What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Christopher BF1 here, and today we're gonna talk about some Christian hip-hop. Now, right off the bat, I've done many Christian hip-hop videos. In fact, in the beginning when I had first started out, I really wanted my YouTube channel to be centered a little bit around that. But with how things are now for CHH, I've noticed there's a plethora of brand new artists, and there's way better YouTubers who cater to that way more than me. But what I'm gonna talk about real quick is my two favorite CHH artists, which are Lecrae and NF. Mind you, I haven't heard NF or Lecrae actually in a long time in terms of me sitting down and listening to their albums or mixtapes or EPs or whatever you have it, like legit just to sit down and listen. I haven't done that in a while. But with what I hear every now and then via Instagram or TikTok, I have come to the realization that they are and always will be the GOATs of Christian hip-hop. They may not be the founders, obviously, but in terms of commercial success and recognition, those two...
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
But with that being said, man, something that's really been on my mind is the reality that I think still people want to see Lecrae and NF collaborate. Because believe it or not, I think Lecrae is clearly the Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, or even Naaah of Christian hip-hop in terms of a black rapper. While NF, I hate to say it, and even he doesn't like the comparison, I think, much, but he's the Eminem. But in terms of regular hip-hop, Eminem has already done tracks with Lil Wayne, with Jay-Z, and with Naaah, who I think are definitely considered to be one of the greatest hip-hop rappers of all time. And like I said, for real, to me, Lecrae will always be the GOAT of Christian hip-hop, even if he doesn't want to acknowledge it. And whether people see it or not, Lecrae is the Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, or Naaah of hip-hop. In fact, he even made an entire YouTube video about it. But the other reality is that most people don't really see NF as the Christian version of Mac Miller, Paul Wall, Asher Roth, or Macklemore, or any other white commercial artist. In the same manner, people don't really see Hulvey or Andy Mineo, or anybody from Beautiful Eulogy as a white Christian hip-hop artist in the league that NF would be as a white rapper. You get what I'm saying? I know it's a little confusing, but bear with me. That collaboration, I believe, is technically long overdue. Even if NF doesn't really talk about his faith that much in almost any of his songs, he is still accredited to be a Christian hip-hop rapper. And yeah, I think Lecrae is cool enough to even be the Jay-Z or Naaah of Christian hip-hop more than Lil Wayne. But to me, they're all like just amazing godfathers, Mount Rushmore of hip-hop type of thing. But yeah, I think it sucks that Lecrae and NF haven't collaborated yet, even though I know Lecrae had talked about it, and he talked about it like, he's like, why are people so amazed by that collaboration? Why do they want that to happen so bad?
I'm like kind of fascinated by y'all's fascination with me and NF doing something.
And maybe Lecrae doesn't see it, but me as a fan, I would love to see that. In fact, yes, I would love to see NF and Lecrae more than Lecrae or Chance the Rapper, or even more than Kanye West and anybody from CHH. And I think Lecrae and NF would be just as hype as NF with Hopsin. Who, in fact, Hopsin has said he wanted to work with Lecrae, which I talked about in one of my other Christian hip-hop videos.
He's like, yo, Hopsin and Lecrae should work together on something. Is there any chance of that happening in the future?
Yeah, for sure. Lecrae is the homie.
I know Hopsin's is a close friend.
Yeah.
You know, when he was going to like Illmind 7 or whatever.
But like all things, or like recent things, it just hasn't happened yet. But for real, I know everybody is not going to share my opinion, especially when it comes to Christian hip-hop, sometimes now becoming more doctrinal or even theological. But in terms of just hip-hop and Christian music success in the realm of rap, Lecrae and NF, they take the cake. But with whatever happens, this was just more like a quick rant video about Christian hip-hop. I love all the music that's coming out by all these new artists. I pray for all my favorite artists in general, even the ones in the video whose music I use. And all in all, I'll probably be listening to the fake NF Lecrae mixes that people make. A fan can dream. With that being said, you guys, I'm out. Stay blessed.
I hand out blessings without no commission, not even marketable to the love resistance.